And now, Jarren Duran. Shortened the bunt and missed it, 0-1. And there's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. That one lifted to left. Langford snags it for the second out. And here is Devers. That clips the corner. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of the first. And now Wyatt Langford. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's in. Ball 2.
Left field. Duran under it. And there's one down. Now here's the Rangers DH. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And that one hammered Rafaela. Giving chase. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. 1 out. Runner at second. Now here is Corey Seager. That one ripped right center field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. A run comes in the play. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Runner takes off for third. And it's fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Hamilton fires over to first. Got the out. Here's Josh Young. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. And that one ripped to left. Squeezes it. And the inning is over. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We head to the... And we're back. Now batting Triston Casas. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The changeup missing. 1-2 to count.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The throw into second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Langford brings it in with a nice running grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Masataka Yoshida in the box now. No balls and a strike. Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. And that one's off the wall. Throws to second. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
And that one popped in the air left field. And makes the grab. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Fought off foul. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
So next to hit for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. One out, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground, out to short. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Leody Taveras. Out towards right center field, Rafaela on the move. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Taveras leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Two outs. Swings and misses. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back in Arlington, and the batter now, Ceddanne Rafaela. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Out towards left center. And it's caught for the out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Just missed. Duran, 28 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
He was all over that one. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Lunges, but can't make the catch.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A gigantic blast. And they lead it. It's 4-2.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases.
One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's low.
And a swing and a miss there.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
In the air, left side. Langford moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Here's Alex Bregman.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
That clips a corner.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. It's
a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now 4. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, number 8. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
That was straight queso right there.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 1 away.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
That one hammered in on the warning track.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Nothing doing for the. And we're back. Start of the 4th. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, not close. Fastball for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1
Red
strike.
Sox by 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. That's long gone. He leaves the yard to right, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Wong stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Next offering way off the plate.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That's out to center field. Taveras settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Langford makes the play, and it's out number 3. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now bottom of the 4th. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Crochet back to work. And a foul ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 so far. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu brings it in. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Foul ball there.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Seager in the dirt. Nice pick.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And it gets by him. Now around second, going for third.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Swung on, belted. Going back. onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And it gets by him. And now it's Alex Bregman. Fastball for a strike.
Ball, that's out.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Throw over to first. First and second, 2 outs. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
1-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Wyatt Langford. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Inside, just missed. And there's a ball.
That's a ball. Yeah.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's backed in. And it is gone. His first homer of the year. It's 6-5.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch.
And fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And that one is inside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good job to fight that one off. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. Josh Winkowski will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some.
Rip to right, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. The tag out.
Yes, you're out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And now it's going to be Jake Burger. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. It's their second home run of the inning, and we are starting over. It's 6-6.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy.
Now the batter now, Josh Young. Pitch misses there. 1-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Greg Weisser, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Bernardino getting cranked up as well. To third. Devers throws on to first. And that is the inning. But 2 rounds. Back in Arlington, new inning getting started. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And there's a foul ball. Abreu, a former Gold Glove winner, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now, Connor Wong just missed. That's inside, and that's ball 2. Fouled off down the right side. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at first here on opening day. Outside low, and the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now batting Jarren Duran. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wong off of first with 2 away. And a strike in there.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Drive. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. There comes the throw. And they throw on the brakes at third with no intention of testing the strong arm in right.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Red Sox leading it by 2. Struck him out looking. But they pick up a pair here. Both coming on this. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Marcus Semien. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Late swing fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Justin Slayton appears to be getting loose. Hendricks getting loose as well. The next offering misses, and it's 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Kyle Higashioka digs in now, and that is out of play. And that one hit to first. Slings to second. How about that double play?
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be.
Hold on. He's coming home. Swing and a miss. Out at the plate. He's all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Triston Casas. Late swing, foul to the left. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1. Well, he's back out there to begin the seventh. That surprised you at all, Chris? Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 9-6. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And now the count is even.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw to second is offline.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. Abreu, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nabs it. Runner tags for home. He'll score the sac fly, and they're up by 4. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And that one clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
This one in the air right field, and that is foul. Swing and a miss. DeGrom gets the strikeout. Winkowski back to work. Swing and a pop-up. And there's 1 down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. That one drifts inside. On the ground, right side. Bregman. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. So into the 8th, and he's back on the mound despite some rough patches.
Well, he's definitely had to battle. Hasn't been perfect in this one, but he's got some nice defensive plays behind him. He's given his team some length, and that's really important.
That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. Into the bullpen and gone.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Fastball for a strike. And the pitch count still in relatively good shape, so fatigue shouldn't be much of a factor.
Well, you got to imagine this guy lobbied a little bit to get back out there on the mound just because of it.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's 1 down. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Young pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And the first offering is not close. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And now 2-1. And Devers hits that one. Taveras settles under it. He's got it. And that is that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Greg Weissert.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That one pushed foul. And that skips into dirt. On the ground to the left, Hamilton. Over to first, and Seager is set down. And now the first baseman, Jake Burger. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying